Hello, I am live on kick.com/urnotjustin right now, looking at the new skins and just hanging out. I'm going to rate some inventories as well. Come and check it out. But today we are looking at the last little bit of Imperium being in existence. And it was a pretty cool collection while it lasted. It was cool getting to use it in early access and cool when we actually got on the live servers, but it's going. All the buddies, cards, and sprays are going to be gone. So, get it while it lasts retroactively. Of course, they're going to be gone. However, there is 9 minutes left until we have the all-new Intergrade collection, and we're going to check out that and see what it is all about. I better add some VP to my account, otherwise I won't be able to afford the skins. Just kidding, because this collection is only 3,500 VP, which is really, really crazy. But, there's kind of a lot to talk about with this, so let's get right into it. There is 5 items in total. The melee starts out at 1750. Everything else individually is 875 VP. And the pricing of all this stuff is really weird, and even if you've just played this game for a little bit of time and have experienced one collection, you will know that the pricing is really inconsistent on this. Cheapest collection of the entire game is Infantry, starting off at 2950 for the entire collection, but still 875 VP per skin. To my knowledge, a skin collection, Avalanche, I don't think it actually had a storefront ever. I think that they just put these skins individually into the store that you see at the bottom. I think that Riot got a little bit mixed up because Intergrade, maybe shouldn't have had a storefront and maybe they should have just had it flow into the stuff at the bottom, but we're buying it anyways. Nice. We'll go through and equip and favorite everything now. Cool stuff. Here we are in the inventory, and truthfully, what you see is what you get. I got some really bad news for you guys. Like this one, I do not think it's going to be a very good one, but we're going to check it out nonetheless. If there's something special about this, we're going to find it out. We'll start off with looking at the classic and not a sheriff. In the preview images for this really looked like a sheriff. It's a little bit big to be a classic in my opinion. It's kind of crazy to me. It looks pretty cool. I love that it's see-through kind of glass. I think that's the one perk that the skin collection will have, is that aesthetically it does look good. But sadly, in the thumbnails for these videos, I always try to make something that I wish that these skins were, or just sort of my take on it. And especially with this really would have benefit from not even just upgrades like sound effects or a finisher, but maybe even just variants. And it's really sad because, it's looking like there's nothing that is really special about this. I mean, it's like cool looking, but what does this have to like stand against every other skin in the game, let alone, get this, Battle Pass skins? Before we continue, this video is sponsored by this box that I have been using as a table. Just kidding, my good friends over at Ewin Racing sent me over another high quality chair, and it's actually their newest model, the Champion Series chair. And would you look at that, there's 12 easy instructions to put this together, so let's do it. The Ewin Champion Series chairs are the upgraded, better versions of all the good stuff they've already been doing. With all the most high quality materials, these chairs can seat people up to 400 pounds, are suitable for people from 5'3" to 6'5". I'm 6'2", so it's perfect for me. And they are just so comfortable and ergonomic. And by simply going to the link in the description or in the pinned comment, you could use code urnot for 30% off of your next purchase. I own 3 of these chairs and a desk. I literally recommend this. Like, this is all that I use. Coolest feature by far. The pillow is magnetic. I love that. It's super fun. Literally just buy the chair. Use code urnot. It will help me out a lot. These chairs are also really good. I love you guys. Link in the description and the pinned comment. The Spectre is. Thanks for listening to that little sponsor segment there. Good things to say about the skin collection is that glassy stuff always looks really good in this. I love that you can see the bullets inside of it. This is really sort of like RGX 0.5. Like, we're looking at the Guardian here. I get RGX vibes from this entire set, but when we get to the melee, I get glitch pop. And I have some pretty high hopes that this will at least have the glitch pop animations. I have no idea if it will yet. If it doesn't, it's kind of an L, but we'll see. Got the operator here too. This stuff looks pretty light. It kind of looks like it's longer and lighter than the other skins that are in the game, but that's sort of to be determined. We're gonna go into the range here and take a look at everything to really get a feel for it. Remember, we're looking for anything special with this at all. Okay, here we are on the range, and we're just gonna start off with the classic. Honestly, like, what I'm thinking right now at this very moment is, that's it. I guess let's fire it, see what it's all about. Pretty neat, and again, the skins themselves do look cool, but there's a lot to be desired with just what this is, and, it's kind of not it. Let's take a look at the glitch pop dagger. I mean the Intergrade dagger, and it's already not looking so hot. This is the axe pullout, not the glitch pop pullout. I don't think that's the glitch pop brandish. I could be wrong. Okay, actually, I'm gonna snap my fingers and we're gonna go and put on glitch pop. It's so much cooler than Intergrade. That was the one thing I was like banking on, is like, oh, Intergrade will have something redeemable because it'll have the same like melee animations as Glitch Pop. Doesn't even hold it the same way, dude. This Brandish looks so cool with this. By the way, it's on level 1, so we can kind of relate to Intergrade. Even then, on level 1, this is just still so much cooler. I get that it's cheaper, dude, but give it something to be worth it. Anything to be worth it, dude. Yeah, so my biggest gripe about the Intergrade melee is the fact that it has the axe, like, holding an animation and stuff like that. It doesn't really make any sense to me. This is literally exactly the same as Glitch Pop, and they might as well have just pulled the trigger and have put it with the Glitch Pop animations. The animations itself for Glitch Pop are not supposed to be, like, special. Like, you don't have to upgrade for anything. So, like, why would this not have it? Likewise as well, we would have to make a tier list for this, but until we do that, my sort of anecdotal opinion is that axe animations are low on the list. Swinging this on the wall to see if it even does anything. You know, it's just very default battle passy, dude. It doesn't do anything. And I get it's not supposed to. Like, not everything has to do things, but I'm looking for special qualities. Let's see what the Spectre does. Little side note, the ADS is really not that special, but it's pretty standard. I would say it's not like an issue by any means. Let's mag dump here. Neato, dude. Take a look at the Guardian now. I was saying this earlier, but I think this looks really long. Like, it's much longer and kind of lighter feeling than the other stuff in the game. Let's shoot some spots. Now, here's a slow-mo of what the bullets look like. Neat stuff. The bullets are blue. And, yeah, this just really looks kind of long. And, again, I'm really getting RGX from this, but, like, a lack of, sort of. It's sort of just making me wish that I had RGX equipped, you know? Take a look at the op. I dig it. It's cool. I want to smoke some bot. You guys know me all too well. I never want to be too negative about this kind of stuff, but I truly do think, and I've never really thought this about any particular skin collection, this probably could have been in the battle pass, and it sucks to say because I think it's like a really cheap, uninformed take, because we don't know what went into making this, but as consumers, I don't really think that this is like the best thing that we could be consuming, and them as developers need to kind of take a look at that. But yeah, I'm going to go into a TDM, and the game is really stale right now, as everybody has been saying. It's going to go really, really poorly. You mark my words. Watch this. I'm going to try one game. Okay, just one. Somebody left, and then my team surrendered in team deathmatch. Lovely. Alrighty, we are back here in the inventory, and we're going to talk about these skins and if they're worth it. You know, it's a pretty easy answer, but before we do, biggest issue with Valorant right now is the way that people play the game. People used to run it down and try to have some fun, but now even if you go into TDM, I'm not going to show the gameplay, but the other team was running strats. They were literally like calming. Like, I'm almost positive they were calming. People try too hard and hold too much angles and walk too much. That's what's wrong with this game. Is the skin collection worth it though, dude? Let's take a look at it. I think across the board, no, the skin collection is just not worth it. And I hate saying that because I do like all this stuff. The dagger here, the Intergrade blade, I'm rapping right now. This should have been the best item in the entire set, but it's really bogged down by not having better animations like the Glitch Pop has. And then we look at all this other stuff and there's just nothing too redeeming about it. Like, you would be better off buying the battle pass than you would be buying this. And I seriously, it's such an easy thing to say, like, oh, like this is just like a battle pass skin. This is actually just a battle pass skin. And I feel bad. Like, the game is really boring right now, and like special things don't always have to be happening, and like they've done a good job, like I've said. Love the game. It's just boring after 3 years, and like skin collections like this coming out at this point makes sense, but just because of that, it still sucks. Can I recommend any of this stuff? Honestly, just get the battle pass. You know, get 3 battle passes. Get 3.5 battle passes for 3,500 VP. This sadly is not worth it. I hate to say it, but Am I being too hard on this collection? Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys are thinking about this. Like, if I'm being too hard on it, let me know. If you guys like this stuff or there's something redeeming about it that I missed, leave your comments and your voices, you know, let it be heard. As always, though, I'm Justin and you're not. Like the video, subscribe if you do, and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video ever. I'm live on Kick right now, just having some fun and chilling, hanging out. I'll be doing it for a few hours. Love ya, and I'll see you there.
Cultivate, let that word go resonate, dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go. Cultivate, let that word go resonate, dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go.